Hey Sarah, this video is a follow-up on your note about the entity not pushing from acquisitions to asset management in the NPG workspace, as you've mentioned here. Now, when you sent that, I pulled it in to look up the rules. So when entity is selected from acquisitions, it's supposed to find the related asset and master property file and update them accordingly. That is set up and looking just like it should. So the only reason that that wouldn't work would be if, for example, in the acquisition, if the property link to assets, like right here, oops, sorry, if this was blank, that's where it goes to find it and update it. So that's one thing to be aware of. But then I noticed the true culprit. So what we have is the entity names and these buttons have to be exact matches. So I noticed this one was selected ISM Investments. And then I looked over for 2706 on the matching asset, and entity was ISM Investments LLC was the option. Now this one has two selections. You'll want to check why they aren't matching, but things like that LLC on both Niles and ISM, when those are missing, then they're not matching up. So what it's doing is it's actually saying find the exact same entity button over on this entity field and match it up. And if it doesn't find something exactly the same, aka one of them has LLC and the other one doesn't, that's when we're going to have issues. So I'm going to go through right now and make sure that all of those match exactly as far as the selections that are available under entity. This has to match in acquisitions, assets, and the master property files. So I'm going to make sure that each of those match, and then the flow as built will keep them connected just fine.